Okay,
It's
just
the
wanted to
Lone
make-
Star Inn.
I walk
Yeah.
up to the king and I fucking slap him in the face and I tell him, "Give me back my sister."
Alright,
You're such a beta,
alright,
you'd never do
beta. Yeah. You're such a beta.
And then he wakes up.
And then I wake up, exactly. Oh, guys, I just had the best fucking dream.
I just shit all over the
Sheets
king's
just
face and
screamed.
told him to
I
give
just
me my
slapped his
sister
face.
back.
I just committed suicide.
Okay, everybody roll a d4 right now.
Ben's looking like a Boston cream
Four.
donut.
Why do I do that? Why?
Do it.
2, 2, 2, 2.
All right, Garrett, you're doing the recap. Oh, no, never mind. Everybody roll again.
Ah! Fuck you guys.
I got a 3!
3, 2,
Everyone roll threes.
roll again, Garrett. Roll. Now just hit up and then enter. Hello?
Connected. Channel switched.
What the fuck just happened?
Welcome back.
I kicked you.
Oh. All right, so Arun and Philo roll a d4. Okay, both of you get the recap.
All right, you go first. I'll take the ending.
Sweet.
No, you should switch every other word.
Every other word, let's do it. So,
We
started
going
south.
and
Then,
the
All right,
we...
stop it. Stop.
Yes. I love it. Anything you do is gonna trigger Craig.
you take the first step. I'll say how we ended it.
Let's see. So we just started south after the incident with the ogres. Made it to an inn, and Philo decided to give the elk that we stole from the ogres to the innkeep, which got us free stay, free meal, and some free beers. Lots of tension in the group at this point. Arun, Merrick were kind of like at odds with Philo because they didn't agree with how he did it. So the group was kind of at odds, you know, didn't agree with the antics of the group and everything. Arun and Merrick don't really trust Philo. Al's kind of sided with Philo. I think Tabby's kind of like middle right now because he doesn't want the group to be fighting. And you take it from there, Ryan.
Yeah, so then we stayed with the night inn and we left and headed south back towards the capital. And we decided to camp out before we went to the capital. And when we woke up, Arun was gone. We had no clue where he went. We suspect that he went to go with Flinick.
I don't
Because it
think
was-
the party agrees on
I-
that.
I think 66% of the party agrees.
It's a failing grade.
Actually, it's 50% because Tabby's not on your guys' side.
Yeah,
saying.
that's true. Tabby's definitely hanging out with me.
I don't remember what Tabby's side is. on this one.
He was kind of like,
You said
on nobody's
66%. What is there, 3 people in the party?
apparently,
No.
when there's 4, but hey.
There's
I forgot about
there's 5,
Tabby again.
including Tabby.
Well,
Forgot
but
about
the
Tabby
party
again.
at
though.
present
Yeah, but the
camp
party at
is
present
split.
because Arun is not
Yeah.
currently in the party.
I can't make the decision that I myself am working with. Well, I guess I could, but you know. I
So I
wasn't
don't
there for
remember
that
what
discussion.
Tabby. I don't remember what Tabby's view on it was.
He was knocked out, remember?
No.
No,
Tabby's
when
alive
he,
again, remember?
he's there and he knows Arun.
We're
left.
past the inn. We're down south.
Tabby
of the camp.
was-
I had just left.
The party
Tabby
was
and everybody
split.
woke up.
Tabby and I were on the same side. That's why we couldn't come to a consensus, and we just went to the capital.
Because
Wait, what did you want Tavi's opinion on?
Fucking lies.
Arwen leaving and what he thought of it.
Well, Aaron left at the night, so nobody knows. It doesn't
Well,
really
everybody
matter, I
woke
guess.
Well, we
and they
woke
saw
up.
the
Right.
whole thing,
So
and I was just
Tavi doesn't want to jump to conclusions that he's going with Flint.
right,
Whereas
because Philo
Ryan
and Alpha come to the
Alpha-
conclusions that I'm working with, or Arun's working with,
Clinic.
Clinic. Remember? Right before the end of it.
See, I'm
And then-
sorry, I was really stoned last one.
I know. And then, so Tavi was kind of like in between. He didn't want to believe it, but he didn't want to like full on say he didn't believe it. And Merrick was just like, he knows the truth because me and him both talked about it before I left. He threw down some master riddle lies that fucking confused them, that he wasn't in cahoots with it.
Yeah, so the party is confused on where Arun went.
Yes, but we
Philo-
decided to continue to the capital.
Right.
Probably.
All right, so I guess that's where we're at.
Yep. That's where we ended.
Cool. Okay, so I guess where do we want to start this all off? It's morning of, right? You know he's not there. Floor is yours.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Well, we had that conversation.
actually,
Yeah,
let's
we
do
did.
Arun.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So you left at the middle of the night and you were heading south towards the Lone Star Inn.
That's right.
It's an exceptionally clear night. So you don't have to light a torch or anything. Do you follow the path or do you go like off into the woods?
I'm gonna stay off into the woods a little bit.
Okay, then I
with my
want you
cloak
to roll a.
on.
Are you being stealthy? I assume.
I'm on a horse, so
I mean, true.
not.
Your horse is romping through the woods. Okay, cool. So he kind of gave you directions to get there, but I want you to roll a nature check to make sure you can find your way there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a good roll, buddy. It's not.
Well, I
No.
gave him directions. He should have advantage.
It doesn't work like that. Even if somebody gave you directions, you can still get lost in the woods pretty easily.
I'm not far into the woods. I just have sight of the road. I'm like wearing a cloak, so I'm not like noticeable, I guess.
Well, you are
They can
'cause
hear
you're on
me.
you're on a horse.
Right, they can hear me, but they can't exactly see me. So I'm trying to hide my personage so that people can't see that I'm a Shadar-kai elf.
Yeah, instead of they definitely seeing that you're Shadow Kai elf riding down the road at night, they just see a sketchy person driving in the woods.
That's right.
Cool. All right. Well, actually, with that kind of shitty of a roll, you weren't able to actually conceal yourself super well in the woods. I'm not going to say you got lost, but I'm definitely gonna have like the night patrol, because it's you're kind of near the capital. You see them walking down the road, and they're gonna actually spot you out in the woods, on your horse. And there's two of them, and they're gonna call out, "Hey, what are you doing out there?"
I'll halt my horse. I'll call back. I'm just riding through the forest right now, sir.
Why? Get over here.
Sorry.
They're walking towards you.
Okay, I'll start walking my horse towards them. And I was like, because sometimes it's more enjoyable just to be in the forest. The view's better inside than outside.
Are you getting smart with me, boy?
No, sir. Not at all. I'm just telling you the truth of why I enjoy a good trot through the forest. You get to weave the horse through the trees.
He's looking at you. He's looking at the horse. He looks back at you. The other card says, "Is this your horse, or did you take it from somebody?"
My horse, sir. Been coming all the way from Hilgarth. Not Hilgarth, the
Kantaro.
Kantaro.
But you said it like that, though, right?
Yeah, yep,
like
I
it.
think you did.
Yeah, definitely
What do
did.
you mean, like I was stuttering?
No,
Yeah.
you said it like, "Oh yeah, I came from Hilgarth or Kantaro."
No. I forgot what city we came from. I would just said we came from Kantaro.
One guard says, "Do you have your deed for the horse?
Do I have my what for the horse?
Your horse deed to prove that this is your horse."
Horse deed.
Yeah, I mean, why would you go riding a horse near the Capitol without your deed? That just seems
I just never heard of
really
a horse deed.
suspicious.
I mean, obviously it's going to sound suspicious now at this point. I've just never heard of a horse deed. I mean, how are you? It's not marked or anything. There's no tattoos on this horse that identify what type of horse
Okay,
it is.
listen, I said stop getting smart with me, boy. Why don't you go ahead and step off the horse so we can go ahead and have a quick chat?
All right. Stepping off the horse.
All right, and as you get off the horse, the one guard is like going around the back of the horse, checking it out. The other one's kind of standing in front of you with the light up in your eyes. I'm terrible, aren't I? And he says now he gets a good look at your face, because you were kind of high up and you had kind of shadows in your cloak. And he says, "From Kantaro, you say, huh?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing so far south, Paley?"
Just coming to the capital for a visit.
Yet you're riding in the woods, not on the road.
Can't one have a little bit of fun riding in the woods? Like I said, it's enjoyable to not just have to walk your horse or ride your horse
At the witching
on a
hour,
straight
too.
road.
This doesn't seem... Something here just isn't added up. Not at all.
That's what I was thinking, Ryan. That's exactly what I was thinking.
So, you're riding out here, middle of the night. Your horse has no paperwork with it. And you say you're from all the way north from Kantaro, huh? That's a long way away.
It is, sir. It's been quite a couple. It's been a couple
Up
days.
and down,
since
you
I
only
left
got
there.
small supplies on you. Yeah. Why don't you go ahead, roll... Well, he's going to roll an insight to try and check you out. I want you to roll something against it, but I'm not sure. I don't want to...
I mean, he's telling the truth, right? So.
Yeah, but you still have to, like, it's still like a persuasion roll, you know? You're trying to persuade this guy that you're not doing anything wrong.
This is gonna go terribly because my fucking charisma is ass.
Oh. So basically, while you're doing this, you notice what is your passive perception? It's like 14, right?
No, my passive perception is 16.
Perfect, even better. You notice the other guard is kind of like looking through your shit that's on the horse.
I slam the satchel shut so you can't look through it anymore.
At that point, the one guard that's been interrogating the whole time kind of puts his hand on his hip, and he says, "Listen here, you're being real sketchy around our capital, and this is a real stressful time for us. So we're gonna go ahead and take you on in."
I don't think it's gonna happen, sir. First of all, you guys are rummaging through my sack that you never even asked.
We don't have to ask. You're in.
Yes,
You're in
you
the
do.
land of the capital.
This is my property.
Yeah, but you see that land you're standing on right now? That's the king's.
He is a king for sure.
Ooh, that was the wrong thing to say. He is going to draw a sword.
All right, do I roll initiative then?
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna fucking fight.
Okay.
Whether this goes terribly or not, I don't care.
Luckily, I think you're gonna get the jump on him. Yeah, you have a higher initiative than they do.
All right, so I'm just gonna go for the one closest to me then, I guess.
You're just gonna attack him?
Yeah.
Big burly guys in plate armor?
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, is
There we
right.
go. It's gonna be rough, dude.
It probably is.
10. You just attacking the guard in front of you, or the one that was rummaging through your bags?
Go with the one that was in front of me, since he's already got his prepared weapon. Weapon prepared, I could call it.
Craig, quick question. What we may or may not know, or he may or may not know, because you mentioned it to me before.
Yes.
Remember how I was telling them about my dream for orcs, and I was talking about orcs, and I said, like, because I don't really know the cards, and I trained with orcs, and I was saying, could a man stand up to one? And I said no, and you mentioned like something about certain soldiers from the capital. Would these be them, or are
These
these
are
just
soldiers.
guards?
Well, they're not soldiers. They're just.
They're just
like,
guards.
Yeah, they're just guards.
They're
They don't-
not
They're
like
not
the-
like the.
The super fucking.
They're not the guys that rolled out of that airship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The guys that rolled out of the airship have nice gleaming silver and gold armor. These guys just have some really crummy looking. They're the night shift, all right.
Gotcha.
They're not. They're not the day shift.
I was just curious. I was like, oh god, is it them?
Man, he just reaches his hand out, grabs you by the neck, and throws you on the ground.
Yeah, you're dead.
Okay, so the 26 and the 22 hit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you wail on this guy. You give out a flurry of blows really quick. You hit him 4 times, but it only seems to connect and really hit through to him on 2 of them. And he actually stumbles back because he was not prepared for that fury that you just quickly.
And he needs to make a Constitution saving blow because I'm applying Stunning Strike to one of those blows that hit.
Oh! And what's the DC?
DC would be where did I put it? Fuck, did I not put it in here?
Could be
somewhere?
under
It's 8
spells.
plus your spell casting modifier.
Oh, that's never mind.
I think mine DC is slightly different. Just give me a second. Probably put it in here. But I'm not seeing. I'm gonna have to look it up real
Monk might be
quickly.
different, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's just on your character sheet. Character sheet, spell page. Why do you not have it in here? Spellcasting ability none. Yeah, that's fine because you're not a spellcaster. What's the DC? Damn it!
Hold on. I'm just gonna look up quickly online.
What's it called?
Stunning
It
strike.
is-
It just says your target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until your next turn.
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So
Yeah.
8 plus 2 is 10 plus wisdom is 13.
Yeah, so he falls over backwards and is stunned because your last one hits him in the head, right?
Yeah.
Is he dazed or just like?
He's stunned. He can't make an action until the
Oh,
end of my next
okay,
turn.
yeah. So lights out. He's out for a little bit, really stunned. And now you are between. The other guy is on the other side of the horse, and the horse is in between you and the other guy. Are you just? Is that it for your move? Are you moving, or what are you doing?
In order to mount the horse, I'd have to make a move command, and I wouldn't be able to move after that, would I?
If you roll high enough, I will let you.
What am I rolling?
Well, okay.
Acrobatics?
You're gonna do a jump onto the horse.
I will roll an acrobatics.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That's
don't,
so good.
don't tempt me.
Do a flip wizard onto the horse and see if you can just it out of there. Oh
Oh,
god,
no.
no.
A normal jump onto the horse?
Oh yeah, you're on the horse. You're just
okay.
yeah, you know what? I'll give that to you because it's really not too hard to hop. Like the other guard is looking at you, just blew up so fast. Like the other guy really didn't have time to react. So yeah, I'll let you. You start. Are you just hauling tail away from him towards
Oh, hell yeah.
towards the
Straight
inn, or
towards
where you
the
going?
capital. No, towards the capital.
Just straight towards the capital,
Yep. Back into the woods a little bit.
and then
Like deeper into the woods this time. So
Okay.
it's-
All right. Cool. Cool.
disengage from that fight real quick.
Yeah, and you get the feeling they didn't really get a good look at your face.
Nice.
Right.
Hilgar's the most wanted.
You don't even understand
Okay.
what I am.
Yeah, you might.
don't know what
bitch,
I know.
Bitch, you might be. Okay. All right. So it takes you another couple hours to get down because now you know you're making sure you're being hidden. You're being pretty paranoid
Oh, yeah.
now from that little encounter you had with you know, the border patrol. Now you're just kind of you are starting to actually see the outskirts of the capital, and I'm pretty sure Merrick gave you some good directions to get to the inn.
Yeah.
Merrick's usually pretty good at his directional because he always knows how to get to an inn. If it's any other place, the directions might not be that good.
Hell yeah.
It's like a natural talent he has. It's like I can find the
Savant.
alcohol. He sniffs it out. He's
Yo,
like,
it's like
inns
how
that
they
way.
find it's like how they get back to Beer Fest.
Yeah. It's like, gotta get drunk. Oh, yeah, here. Easy.
Ah, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. Yeah, so you're in the woods and you see the inn. It's pretty quiet because it's the wee hours of the morning. It's like witching hour right now. And I'll give you the floor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do what Merrick suggested I do, and I'm gonna light a candle and blow it out 3 times.
Do you have a candle?
I go to a shop nearby and buy a candle. You're right.
No, I'm
I
going to
do not
assume
have
Merrick gave you one.
Okay.
Because why would
Does
he...
Merrick have a candle?
Yeah, that's a great question.
I have an entertainer's bag, so yeah.
You definitely pulled an entertaining candle out of there.
Ooh, juicy.
Love
What
it.
do I use this for?
To get into the inn. You sick
Like,
fuck.
Sparks and shit.
Then you shove it up your ass.
Hey, by the way, quick sidebar. Did any of you guys see the gif of the monkey shoving his hand up the dog's
I
ass?
did.
That was.
Yes,
Oh
that
my
was
god.
hilarious.
Unacceptable.
No, and I don't want.
I
to.
would have sent it to you, Garrett, right now because
I-
it was
It's hilarious.
funny as
I-
fuck.
Go right up
It
there.
was fucking hilarious.
Dude.
And then he sniffs it afterwards. Oh man. Anyway, that's what your entertainment, your entertaining candle is all about.
I'm gonna send that to you on like day 25 of sobriety, and you're gonna like, what the fuck is this shit? This isn't funny anymore.
Nope, it's still funny.
There you go, Garrett.
Well, I don't know if funny is the word.
Just how he stretches his hand out before putting it in there.
He does.
The dog just,
He prepares for
measures it up. And
yeah, he gets in real close. He's like, okay, go. The dog's just like, hey.
All right, can we move on, please?
Sorry, your talk of entertainment candles got the mind wandering.
Hey, it's fine. Anyways, so I'm gonna light the candle 3 times.
So
out,
something. So after you light the candle a second time, you see a light appear in the window, like a candle light come on in the window of the inn that's closest to you, and it goes out when you turn yours. You know, you snuff your candle out, and then when you light it up the third time, it lights as well, and at that point, you actually, a minute or two goes by, and then the door creaks open to the inn. This medium-sized humanoid figure steps out in a cloak with his hood up. He's got a pipe. He steps outside and he goes to light the pipe. His first match doesn't work, so he throws it on the ground. His second match, he has it burning, and well, for some reason he didn't light his pipe that well, so he threw that one out. And then he lights the third match, and that's the one that he lights the pipe with. Gets a nice smoke on, and he drops the match.
I'm gonna approach this gentleman.
Yeah, so he, as you walk up to him, you notice he's got a nice scruff beard. He looks to be a dwarf, like one of the tallest dwarfs you've ever seen, though.
Real quickly before we continue with this, Merrick, what'd you say his name was? You gave me the guy's name.
It's Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco.
I wrote that down.
I wanted to make sure because, like I said, my notepad got deleted and I had it written down. I had all that stuff written down just to make sure. Okay.
Yep. So as you're walking up, he's just smoking.
Are you the one they call Rocco?
depends who's asking.
My buddy Merrick sent me here. One that told me what to do and to look for Rocco.
He takes a big pull. He looks up into your eyes. Breathes out and he says, "That bastard owes me a drink." And he says,
I'll pay the drink for him.
That's what I was hoping you were going to say. Come on in. I got the room for you. It's not safe out here for you.
Thank you. I follow him.
Here, let me tie your horse up. He goes and ties your horse up in the stable. He looks at you and he says, "Did they give you trouble about your deed?"
Yes, they did.
He reaches into his pocket, pulls something out. He looks at it. He's like, "Oh, not that one." He pulls out another one. He says, Here is your horse deed, in case they ask again."
Thank you, sir. This generic deed works for this horse?
He looks at the horse. He says, "How many different horses are there?"
That's what I said.
Well, come on in. Looks like you look like you've been traveling all night.
Very far.
Oh yeah, he takes you on in. Says, "Do you want anything warm to drink? Anything at all?"
You know what? After what I just witnessed, I'll take a drink. Whatever you suggest. I've never drank before.
Give me one moment. I got something perfect for you. He goes into the back kitchen. You know, it's dead in this inn right now. It's like there's like the only people that are actually up right now are just, it looks like there's just I mean, I guess they're not up, but it looks like two people fell asleep in the middle of a poker game in the corner. Like they're kind of like leaned back sleeping at the table with a card still in their hands.
Is there any money to be stolen on this table? I'm just kidding.
It's all
I'm
chips.
not going to do that.
But yeah, and then he comes back from you hear him fixing some shit around in the kitchen, and then he comes back out and he's got two steaming mugs for you, one for him, one for you, and he says, "This first one will be on me. Come here, tell me your story." And he brings up a chair for you.
Alright, I sit down and I explain to him everything that I can from Hilgarth to now, essentially.
All right, and we are going to go back to the other party because that's going to take you until morning.
Hell yeah, it is. It's going to take a while to explain all that.
All right. So, we're back up with the rest of the party, who assumes that Arun went to go find Flinick, right?
Yep.
No, we
Yeah.
are.
Well, not the rest of the party.
We-
Merrick and
We are
doesn't-
split
no,
we
on
don't
where
know.
we believe
Tabby
Arun
is
is.
unsure, and Philo and Alpha are dead set that I'm a fucking traitor.
Yep. And Tavi's just in Tavi's book.
The humans are racist.
That's right. That's what I've gathered from this so far.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, when you hate someone the entire time, they start to hate you back.
I've not hated you. Thank you very much.
So we already had this conversation about
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did.
him, though. So we're already headed to the capital.
Yep. Yes, you are. I would like to roleplay that heading to the capital, if possible, or because you guys just had the conversation, right?
So we're slowly approaching the capital right now. So what's the plan when we get to the gate?
I'm laying on the back of the horse, like laying down because I'm short, and just drinking my bottle while the horse, like Tabby, drives the horse. Just for.
This is the second time I've driven a horse. I think I'm doing okay.
Oh, Tabby, you're doing great. Here, have some of this to celebrate.
I don't think that's probably necessary. The capital always makes me really nervous for some reason.
Oh, come on, this will calm your nerves, Tabby.
No, but thank you, you know.
Oh, well, I'll have it for you.
Oh, please do.
Alpha, you think you can get us through the gate? Everything's okay, right?
Yeah, that should be easy.
Well, I mean, you guys
Let
have
me
been to
do-
the capital
do-
before, and there's been it's not like difficult to get in. It's just
Okay.
It's just daytime. You walk in, trading. Come out like.
What about like some of the inner parts of this city? Like,
So
like a?
let me paint you an image of the capital. So the capital is on like an island in the middle of this small lake. But the island's like has like sheer cliffs onto it, and those just kind of go right into the walls of the castle. There's a nice big fancy drawbridge that goes from the thinnest part of the moat to the land, so you can get into the capital. The drawbridge, they tend to pull it up at night, and that's why there's like a big.
Wait, is it a moat or is it a lake?
What's the difference?
A lake, like a bridge over a lake, is like massive.
What if
Can't
it's a
pull
small
those
lake?
up.
Then it'd be a pond, right?
Well,
moat-
moat is
a
more
lake
like a
is
circular
livable land.
river.
Moat is man-made.
Yeah, but
This
it's not. It's
is
not.
not
It's not a lake because
A
there's
moat
no
is
water
like
in the
there's
middle
just
of it.
you got a plank of wood that goes up and down. Like a lake, you have a dedicated structure there that's a bridge.
Well,
that's
a moat is built in defense. It's around something. It's around a mass. It's not. There's no water in the middle of a moat.
Right. Just like there's no water on this island. In the middle of this lake moat. Do you get it?
So,
Or-
but if it's man-made, it's a moat.
It's not man-made.
Okay.
They
Is
built
there
the
an
castle
island-
on the
an island
island
in
because
a-
they were
in a
like,
lake.
oh wow, this will be easy to defend.
So is the
Yeah,
moat
yeah.
around the castle on the island that's on a lake?
No, the castle.
There is no
on-
moat. The moat is
on
the
an
lake. The
island.
lake is his. It's not a moat. It's a lake.
It's on an island in the
Now,
lake.
Garrett, you're right. There is a bridge, but what's special about this bridge is they can draw it up at night.
I mean,
That's a feat. That's what I'm looking for right there.
from all right, is it opening up in the middle from each side, or is it opening up at the wall going up? 'Cause it's got to be at least 100 feet if you're calling this thing a lake. And 100
Listen,
feet
listen.
in the air is like a huge beacon to have a drawbridge, like telling you, "Hey, this is the capital right here." I'm just saying.
How about just to fuck with you? The bridge does neither. It retracts. Just it like comes straight back.
That's fine. It's like a treadmill. It just,
Yeah, it just
rolls in.
extends
That's fine.
directly
Perfect.
back
That's
in.
perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
that works. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand way better now.
Yeah.
Craig's like, fuck your logic, I got my own.
That's okay as long as he has something that makes sense.
No, this is just how it is in my head. I didn't really imagine it being like a draw it up. It just draws in.
Right.
Um,
But I build
That's the
things, so I
only-
think about this stuff.
That's basically the only way in, like the only main entrance, probably.
yes, that's why they close it at night because they don't want to get. You know,
Retract.
yeah, that's yes. They.
What is the engineering behind that? How does it work?
It's just
It's like your garage
two
door.
or three giant gears on either side that just suck it back in. You know?
Yeah, it's just like your
I like it.
garage door. It just rolls up.
Yeah,
I like it.
exactly.
Powered by lots of gerbils. They run circles for a while.
Now the capital itself, the inside of it, it's divided into 6 districts. And in the very, very middle is the keep. Now all the different districts, they're about the same size. But like the first, they're all just like one's a trade district. One's like the really boozy, ritzy district. You have the military district. You have what's the fucking?
Can we casually walk into the keep?
I mean, you can you?
I mean, probably. Yeah.
yeah. No, there's
I mean,
like,
I'm here.
yeah. I mean, have you before as a child? Maybe.
Absolutely.
Matt definitely has because his father was like, "Yo, check this out."
I've drank here before, so I know what's up. Clearly, I have very good friends that live in the capital.
Listen, all their stuff that's not made out of pure gold is made out of the wood from my family.
So fuck. What sections did I say already?
Trade.
I said yeah, the market. There's the
You
housing.
forgot about the red light.
The
district.
ritzy.
Yeah, the
The
how
military.
the
The West
armory.
Side.
There's the
is where
guild
it's at.
district, which has all like the trade
West
guild.
Side.
That's where like the heads of the trade guilds from like the whole continent, you know, like headquarters. We have the is the political district.
God, let's not go there. We can spend all day at the political district.
Could you though? Because the politics here are surprisingly bland.
Oh damn.
Super fucking bureaucratic.
No, the opposite of that. Just
Oh, okay.
bland.
Anarchy.
What the king says goes basically. No, but that's like the district where like they, you know, the where like all the other heads, you know, like from like where your dad would stay in the political district if he was coming to visit for like unofficial business.
Mhm.
You know, like that's where a lot of like the you say that you think the housing district's bougie. That's nothing compared to the political district. Like it's like bouge there. There's like more
What end of what
servants and stuff.
cardinal direction of the city is the super
It's
nice
the
stuff?
communication, right? It's where they keep the peace in this continent.
That-
That's where they
eh,
communicate
yeah,
it.
that's what exactly. That's where they strike their deals. That's where like
Yeah.
a lot of the people that aren't so like the political. You would want to say that more like the royal district, I would guess. Whereas like
North,
the guilds
South, East, West.
are like the guild district is more for like the like your family would go visit the guild district because they are
Does
high up in that.
are
Yeah.
we in like an absolute monarchy, or is there like a parliament?
I love that question. Absolute monarchy.
Or like
There's
Louis-
an order.
Louis the-
There's an order. You know,
Louis
it's
the
like
14th?
feudal.
Yeah.
You know, you report to the king. You know, you're in control of your own lands, but if something existential was attacking the continent, the king would be in charge of that. Whereas if something was attacking Kantaro, that's on you.
Really?
Yeah. I
Or
mean,
you could
yeah,
request troops.
yeah.
of
You can
the king.
request troops, but it's not like the king will be like, "Oh shit, let me rush out there real quick." It's like,
I feel like that's weird. Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's just
Kantaro would have its own lords and its own knights.
yes, exactly.
it's
That
when
would
you
be-
say when we said 2,300 years of peace, does that just mean there was no world war?
Yeah, I mean, come on. There's gonna be little scuffles here and there. You know,
There's raiders.
like people. Yeah, like there's people that like have to, you know, what the fucking ogres come down.
So
from
I mean,
mountains
if
sometimes.
if the ogres came from Or and they marched in a massive army
If the
just
orcs-
around the capital,
if the orcs came
and
from
came
O.
to Kantaro and just went around the capital wouldn't intervene.
Well, that's different because that's one of the. That'd be like a political thing. There'd probably be intervention because it would rule the.
They'd probably ignore the first city, but once
They-
they attack the
they-
second city, they're like, all right, that's a trend. We gotta stop it.
It's true.
Well, like O has their own army and everything.
well,
so,
they're
like,
also
that's different. Like
apparently
if
super
Kantaro
racist, so,
marched
like,
on someone else,
no orcs allowed. Like
the
no.
you know, like if Kantaro marched on Johannesburg, the capital would get involved. If orcs or not orcs, if ogres jumped on Kantaro, the capital's like, yeah, that's figured out yourself.
Anything,
Bro.
anything that breaks status quo.
Yeah, if people from the sea came and attacked Kantaro, the
Yeah,
capital would probably-
bullshit, non-political or real threat monsters came and attacked. It's your own thing. But if it's like an actual nation or something,
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of-
it's
Yeah.
external versus domestic.
Yeah, there you go. You get it.
yeah.
See, Matt's been studying that shit, so he gets it.
I get it.
You know, and I can't remember what the last district is before.
The King's District.
No,
No.
it's
Red
using the
light.
keep. Using
Did
the
you
keep.
get the slum district?
The what?
That's outside.
That's
That's
outside. Yeah,
outside,
they're
yeah.
not. Oh yeah, the entertainment district. That's what I forgot.
Wait, is there a religious district or no? Entertainment? Okay.
Entertainment. Yeah. Yeah, there's not like one big overarching like Palor is like the shit, but like it's not like the official religion of the capital. You know, it's not that big. Like it was probably bigger back in the day, but now it's just not too crazy. There is a cathedral in the capital, or cathedral in the capital, but it's not like a whole district.
Well, what district is the cathedral in?
It spans between the political and the entertainment.
Okay.
Everyone's realized it's just a story. Is that what it is, dude?
Well, do you want the rich people to put on there? You know, they go up there and they'll show up and give a little thing, hoo-ha. You know, praise Paylor. Okay, do you have any other questions about the Capitol?
Is
Where does the gunship park, or the fucking gunship park?
On the keep.
On top. Okay.
Yeah. There's a a helipad.
Yeah. Okay.
An airship pad.
I mean, yeah.
Your keep ain't shit.
is the person who came and took Antoinette, is he second to the king? He's like the hand of the king,
Yeah.
basically, right?
I think they call him the
He's
Judicar.
like Hand of the King would be a good one. He's also the head of the army.
Okay. Right.
He's the general that does stuff where the king is, commander in chief.
And basically, do we know? Is there basically, because it's a capital's a big place? Is there like heads of each district?
Yes, there are heads. Like basically, there are people that run each district. Basically, there are, and it's here. Let me have that. I have it in my campaign notes.
And would this be something? This would be something known by all of us that there are heads of each.
Well, yeah,
district?
you might not know who they are specifically, but you know that they're typically run each by a family. But like for example, the king is in charge of the political district. I mean, he's in charge of everything, but like there is nobody in charge of the political district.
Because that's where Matt's father would go, is the political district.
Yeah,
I was gonna recommend going to the head of the political district
Yeah, that's
before
the
we
king.
go to the king.
Let's do it. Walk right in.
Like the head of the armory is the Justicar.
I get it. If you want, I need 2 to 3 minutes.
That's fine. You know, I'm going to tell you, I am having so much more fun doing this sober than I am fucking high as hell. It's so much.
nice.
It's so much easier just to pull shit out of my ass. And, like,
You're so
prepare.
much fucking like, so much more pushbacky though. Like Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes, I
Little bit,
am.
Yeah.
I wasn't even being that fucking stubborn.
Hey, listen. It doesn't matter if you think you're being stubborn on. It matters if the person that's interrogating you thinks you're stubborn.
Yeah, well, he got the shit kicked out of him. And I
He
ran
did,
away.
and he's
Fuck
gonna
it.
wake up and be like, what?
Fucking put your grubby little hands
So
on my
I
fucking
have-
satchel.
I would have intimate knowledge of who the heads of each district are. I feel like from my background.
Okay.
So like, names like general dispositions, stuff like that.
Yeah, I can get you that list.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't think you would want to pull that out of your ass, but I just, it makes sense. Gotta sing songs about someone.
Yeah. You know who's who, right? Well, okay, yeah, because you're a bard, I'll give you this little tidbit of information. You know that the capital is split up into 6 different districts because, according to legends of lore, way back when, the big war that founded Hilgarth, 6 families united to fight in it together, and that's what the 6 what's it called sections represent.
So are the leaders direct descendants, or is it now political assignment?
It's been 2,300 years, so it's been a while. That's kind of
You don't know.
lost.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's it. You don't know. Who knows? It's been a long time. You just know that that's what the whole initial setup was.
Okay. So assume that if people aren't like, it's this family, that'd be a known thing if it lasted 2,300 years.
Exactly.
So then,
yeah.
to assume
There's been
that
a lot of inbreeding since then.
it's political. Like people are assigned. You know, it's
Hey, it's just like any.
it's schmoozhy doozhy.
It's like any feudal shit, man.
Yeah,
You gotta know
okay,
the person.
okay.
You know?
I get it. I get it.
I don't know. Are we? Am I allowed to like put? I don't know.
What?
I want to
Ask-
say someone's in the guild. I want to say my uncle
Yeah, what's
is
your uncle's name?
stationed in the guild. Uncle Forheave.
Can you give me that a spell?
Yeah.
Let me just put that in my general notes.
You should have done the number 4.
Yeah. Should And
how,
be-
how,
and
how do you
where-
spell his last name?
He's got the same last name as me. So Philo
Nufumi?
Nufami, yeah.
Can you spell it again for me?
God damn it, dude! I gotta look it up. I don't remember. I gotta
You
look
don't know how to
it
spell
up.
your last name?
No, dude, shut up.
Isn't it on your character sheet?
Yeah, it probably is.
Oh, I spelled that very close.
Pretty sure what I wrote is correct. I don't think there was a U in it.
You should have just made your names phonetic like mine.
It's wrong, Matt. It's
Fucking seriously? The new family.
That's the Fumi.
No funny.
Philo Nufumi.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you have an uncle in there, Forheave.
Yeah.
He's, I wouldn't say he's like super high up in the guild. He's not like a low level guy either, though. But he's definitely known in the city.
No, like I'd say our district, like I said, it's probably it's the top tier wood you can get. to
Yeah, you can
build
only get it from
things.
some place, or one
And you
place.
can only get
so-
it from certain places, and he just represents us
and
there.
if,
at
yeah,
all
if
times.
you want the wood, you got to get in the ends with Forheave over here.
Yes.
He'll get you the wood. He'll get you it for it the right price. Get you for it cheap. Maybe
Yes.
not. Who knows? He'll get you the good wood though. Okay. Is there anything else we want to flesh out in the capital?
Yeah,
No.
I was about to talk to Philo, but give me.
I got a question about like the world.
Yes.
So keep on island. Districts also on island or on shore.
Shore is sheer cliff. It goes sheer cliff walls. All the districts are inside the walls. You know, like the cliffs go into just the castle walls. It's like even if someone were to get boats on that little lake, they would have to scale these fucking cliff walls to get into the city.
Cliff walls and then a wall.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that Lord
canon,
of the
by the
Rings
way.
city,
The what one?
the Lord of the Rings one.
Yes.
Where
I pull everything from Lord of the Rings.
Minas
Okay.
Tirith.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So it doesn't look like the map at all.
Oh God, no. That's just the icon I had. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of these.
Well, that's that's how I start.
Yeah, no, that's
off,
where
and
your
then I
base of
ask
it goes from.
questions
Yeah.
To confirm yes or no on these things, and you're like, no, it's this. And I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
no, that's fine. Hey, listen, I'm just
I'm trying
spicy.
to picture this crazy fucking
spicy
thing.
right
You could have
now.
just been like, "Yo, it's Minas Tirith." Like, fuck. This
But it's not
map
because there's no
picture.
water at Minas Tirith.
Okay, so it's Minas Tirith on a lake. Like that's easy.
There we go. Yeah. Here, I actually drew a small picture of it that I'm gonna put in.
So
the
there's
chat.
an island with
Oh god, here comes one with Craig's
a
finished
dedicated
drawings.
sheer cliff for this castle.
Yeah, that's why they put
Great
it there.
placement.
So the squigglies are water. There's your little drawbridge. The keep is the kind of the circle in the middle.
Good
Were
luck
you- were
taking
you
that key.
drawing?
Telegram.
Whatever. Okay. So
You get it?
So you were saying I couldn't single-handedly take over the keep? So you're
It's
saying.
surrounded by fire.
I'm
be
saying
careful with that.
you would have no way of knowing.
all right, and the districts fit on the island with like surrounding the keep.
Yes. The keep. Think of the keep as like the spigot of the or the middle of the wheel of the capital. The wheel, the outside of the wheel,
Right,
the
right, right,
walls,
right.
and then you get the viters, you know, and then the
It's the
districts.
pepperoni
So then
piece
there's-
in the middle of the pizza.
Yes.
So on the shores of the island, there's walls,
Yes.
and then to the back of the island is a sheer cliff.
And walls, right? Or they go into each other.
So
Like a singular mountain on an island.
Well, the way he's explaining it is the island is raised out of the water.
yes.
Let's say 30, 40 feet
Oh,
deep.
Yes,
oh,
yes,
oh,
yes.
oh,
Thank you,
oh.
Daniel. I couldn't describe the words to get it, but that's it. Yes.
Oh, so it's on a plateau. That's like
Yes.
They-
There we go. It's on a plateau island.
So how high is the plateau, and how do you get? So you need a. It's not a bridge. It's a fucking like rope ladder, right? Like, to get to the top of this thing. Like, I mean, I'm serious. Like, how do you? It's on a sheer cliff that's
It's 20 feet up. Yeah.
impenetrable. 20
It's a
feet.
20-foot cliff. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
So
like
it could
it's not like a
so,
100-foot
like
cliff.
a great
So,
view
that's
of
what
it.
I mean, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
A
why
great
I'm
view of
asking.
it would be like this thing I'm pinging, a much smaller version of this, but the lakes around it. So it's higher. It's got cliffs all around.
So
it,
nothing
but
like
the
that.
lakes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
No,
nothing like that.
really?
No,
It's
no,
got
no.
cliffs all
yeah,
around
yeah.
it?
It's like that, but the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Invert it, and you kind of got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like there's a nice. I mean, it's been years since they first, thousands of years since they first made it. So there's actually
Right.
like a big grass like berm that goes up to where the drawbridge comes out, and the road kind of goes up onto that, if that makes sense. So your drawbridge still is level, Garrett, but it's not like jutting, shooting down, Or did I just confuse you more?
Okay. I don't want to take up all our time like talking about this.
Too late.
Why not? We could take up all the time talking about the capital. It's very
No, that's
important.
fine.
All right, so you take a boat.
No.
Okay, so I walk up to the Capitol. What do I see? Like a
So
pond with
Kind of like that, but imagine the capital, but imagine a little bit a bigger island with a bigger surrounding castle,
is that accurate, Craig?
it'd be like it's kind of like that,
like bigger walls.
except
It's
for
higher
imagine the
up.
walls encased the entire island.
And there was a city in it.
Yes,
Okay.
and then there's the lake's not that big, obviously.
Yeah, so the island surrounds a lot more of it.
Yeah, the island's a lot bigger than
Okay.
the lake is, and there's like
Okay,
slums
okay,
around the
okay,
lake.
okay. I'm
Lock.
sorry. I'm
That's what it is. Lock.
Here we go. This is a really good picture, actually. I like this picture. This should be like the perfect description almost.
Oh, here we got another
Ish.
one.
Oh wow. Yeah, that kind of.
Minus the drawbridge on
Hey,
the
where did
backside.
you take that from my mind? How did you take that out of my brain?
It's really good.
How did you
Got the-
steal that from my mind?
Because
So-
I already had it envisioned. Like, you explained it in a way that I understood it. So the
Yeah.
more it gets explained, the more I understand it. So I just saw this and I was like, this is like damn near perfect right here.
Sweet.
That is.
okay.
All right.
You just imagine all that white expanse is just lake, essentially.
Yeah.
Minus
So the keep
drawbridge
would
on
be the
back.
tower, and then the districts are around it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should clear up any
Unless-
questions we have.
And the drawbridge is level or slopes down to the shore.
So like where the
Stab 'em.
drawbridge extends to, there's on the shore side, there's actually like a big berm built up, like a 20-foot berm. So it like,
Okay.
yeah, so
So
like
it's level, but there's a ramp down at the other side.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
and
that's
that's
fine,
like
okay.
built up with like stone, and since it's been years, it's nice and weathered, and it's got grass and up the sides and all this stuff. So yeah. That's the
Okay.
capital.
Nice.
And
Just side note.
Philo
Craig could have explained all that in the time that he was late. So
true, yeah. And Arun is on the east side
Yes.
in an
east
inn.
Side. East side.
He's like in the slums area in an inn though.
So is that shore?
Shore, not on capital. So we
Okay,
need
that makes that makes it. No, I understand.
to. Hallelujah.
Praise Jesus. We can proceed.
Sorry.
Well, I just know I wanted everyone to have the same
I like this is
image I have in
important,
my head.
Oh, 100%.
That's why I found that picture. 'Cause I was like, this seems
Yeah,
exactly what...
the picture on the map is like, imagine if you just stick that on top of the island.
I get it. I pictured it a little bit differently, but yeah. Totally.
And there is a river leading out of the lake.
Okay.
So that means the capital every now and then, boats come up the river, park at
Which
the fucking...
which is probably at this point, like you said, a
The
lock that they control.
Yeah, exactly. They come up the river, they park on the shore, and then they wheel their
So
shit up.
Arun would be on the west side then, because
He's on the west side, yes. Or east side.
side.
The east side is where the forest is.
Yeah.
so he's at the tavern. I was picturing I thought I said the tavern was on the west side, but it doesn't matter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's on the east side, but that's okay. It's west
It
of
is-
the forest.
It is now. Whatever.
In order for the owl to conjoin with the
I'm sorry.
picture of Alpha's little brother, we have to have it on the east side.
Okay.
I'm
I'm sorry.
gonna take Philo. Philo, can I talk to you for a second in private?
I mean, you guys are riding on the same horse.
Yeah. You can just basically whisper to me.
Okay.
Whisper sweet
Sweet
nothings.
nothings. Yes, Craig.
In case things go south, I'm gonna take out that the picture I have of the Capitol
Okay.
with the owl and all that, and I'm gonna give it to Philo. Here, take this, just in case I get caught or we get in trouble. There's a way inside the castle.
Okay. I take that and I put it. Actually, it's like a scroll, right?
Yep.
I roll it up on the inside of the blank scroll that I picked up. in
Oh,
the
I like
woods.
that.
Just in case. You never know with this type of stuff.
True, they already took your sister. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Right.
All right, what were we talking about before I described the capital?
I
We
was
wanted them to
attacking the
RP
guards.
the trip down to the capital.
Oh yes, you
Yeah.
guys are the trip down to the capital. It's a beautiful day. It's quite early in the morning still. There's not a cloud in the sky. Yeah. You guys just moseying on down to the capital?
Yeah, why not?
Yep. I
Do we
just said what I
see
had to say
anyone?
already.
Do we see anything of note while we're heading in? Like anyone, certain people, like leaving and stuff.
Any guards?
Why don't you
talking
roll
to us? I'm
perception?
just
You know, if you're quite. I like that.
Any more soldiers leaving? You know.
kidding.
A perception, you say?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, I wouldn't. I mean, you've been to the capital a few times, and you've always noticed it's been like really hustly, bustly, and jovially, and that spirit's not quite in the air this time. Everyone's a lot more hushed. There's not quite as cheery and nice as the last few times you remember coming to the capital. It just seems like there's like a mood hanging over everybody. No one's really chit-chatting and talking.
Okay. I think that draws me to do or say anything.
All right. So are you guys going to do anything before you get to the capital, or are you just going to ride on up and try and go on in?
Gonna ride on in, I guess.
Yeah, so we ride on in.
So yeah, as you guys are approaching, the you guys finally see the nice big drawbridge that's there. You finally are around to see where the capital is. And you do notice that there is no traffic on the drawbridge at all. There are what looks like guards in front of the drawbridge, but there's absolutely no traffic on the drawbridge itself.
So we don't see, like. There's no one I'm seeing talking to the guards.
Oh,
or
there's crowds
no
all
interactions.
There is people everywhere,
Okay.
but you notice nothing. Nobody going across the bridge itself. Looks like there's lots of angry carts, or lots of carts in front of the drawbridge, but nobody's moving.
Gotcha.
Tequila, what's your plan here?
I feel like that the gate. This should be. You need to take charge. Your father, with everything you have, to the district, say you need to. You need to get through. You need to speak to someone who will hear you.
Are you gonna come with me?
Yeah, of course.
I would like to come too if I can.
No, we should all go. We were all there.
Well, except Merrick, but you know, everybody likes Merrick.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna swap back to Arun actually
All right.
for this little bit while you guys formulate your plan. All right, so you were talking with Rocco all night, or I guess all
Call
morning.
loose lip goosey, man. Loose lip goosey.
Yeah, you're a little loosey goosey right now because you've been
Oh, hell yeah.
drinky. He made you this wonderful spiced ale, heated spiced ale. Quite
This is
good.
amazing.
Who's pumpkin spice?
Garrett, you're supposed to put the slash in front of the W.
Damn it!
Yes.
I hate this so much.
That's awesome. Okay.
You did it right the first time. All you have to do is hit up and change,
I
retype
know.
it.
can
All right,
do it.
sober Craig. Thanks for fucking looking down on me here. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Should have double checked.
Nobody saw anything. Shh. We're just gonna erase that from memory. Bam, erased.
Wow, gone.
Ugh.
Well, I hope everyone is, good enough sport to keep that.
Well, you
separate
see,
from
that's what the
their
whole point. That's the
characters.
difference between metagaming and gaming is you can just say that out loud and then you slip
Yeah, you
off,
can.
and the people
It's the same reason why we know exactly where Arun went, and we.
we are like, I don't know where
We
we're
were
at.
Bill
off
accused
the
me of
fr-
going
we-
clinic. Oh, rat
Yeah, because
bastard.
that's all we experienced.
That's it.
Okay, so can I?
Yeah, I mean, you got to roll like at least one stealth check to like make sure no one notices you.
He wants to cast a spell, actually. Like, I'm assuming create an illusion of himself still on the back of the horse.
Yeah, so it would essentially be me laying on the back of the horse like I am,
So
like same position.
Can minor
And then-
illusion do that? Yeah, just click minor illusion and see what it can do.
Yeah.
You're doing this like as soon as we're getting to the crowd, right?
It must be no longer than a 5-foot cube. Okay.
Like as you guys are walking over the drawbridge.
Well, we can't get onto the drawbridge.
Yeah.
There's a big crowd in front of the drawbridge.
Yeah, line.
Yeah, so as we're
You're in the hubbub of it right now. You're in the hustle bustle.
yeah,
You're in traffic.
it's a well-timed exit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you. can do
Tabby's
that.
on your horse.
So here's the issue, though. It lasts 1 minute,
Right.
so you get a minute head start before you just disappear. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Roll a stealth check with advantage because of all the people,
I'm also
and
like,
you just have to beat everyone's passive perceptions.
I'd say that works.
It's me.
Yeah, no one has a 20 passive
Wait a minute.
perception, so yeah, you slip off, and there's a phantom Merrick in place. Okay, you have a minute to get away. What do you do?
I'm headed straight to the Lone Star.
Okay, cool. Cool. Hey, is this drawbridge on the north or the south side? Good question.
I don't know.
Oh, what do we want it to be?
It would be on the
I
north
would
side. I would
think
think
we're
the
the
most
biggest-
traffic, the most traffic would come from Kantaro and Johannesburg. I feel.
I thought it
Really,
come
I
from
thought
south.
the biggest south would be like the
Yeah.
district, because like down where I am is a big trade district, and I feel like I don't know, but
There's a
I
lot
feel
of
like the
cities.
Why
bottom
can't
right.
there be one on each
I feel like
side?
the bottom right of the map
Security
is
risk.
a big
Yeah.
trade. Is a lot of trade.
You are
And in the
absolutely
bottom left as well, you got
Wouldn't
that
it
big
make sense
desert.
for them
There's
to
a
have
lot
one
of
on
boat,
each
there's a
side?
lot of boat traffic
Yeah,
going right
ports
there,
and
so it
shit,
looks
yeah.
like a lot of trade. So I feel like it would be on the south side.
Yeah, south.
Then you have that big ass desert city that needs a lot of materials from outside of it, so I'd say there's trade going there from the capital too. Yeah. There's more stuff to the south.
South
than the
side,
north,
baby.
so.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's
south
how I.
side.
That's how I
South
drew my
side
map
makes
anyway. So
That's
way
kind of how
more
I thought about
sense.
it, anyways. Yeah.
yeah. So okay,
Your
Merrick,
map's fucking wrong.
you kind of slip off and just go off to the right. Then you're really good at slipping through large crowds of people. You know, being a halfling and all. So yeah, you just bolting towards the Lone Star.
Not like bolting where I would cause attention. But
No. But you're going there quickly.
Yeah, I am. You know, purposefully going to the inn.
Okay. Cool. So, let's go back to Arun. You've told your story to Rocco. He sat and he hasn't really said much the whole time. He's just really sat and listened to you. He's been nodding a lot. And like when you told him like Hilgarth, what happened to Hilgarth, he didn't really seem like that surprised. It was more like he said like oh, huh.
Okay.
And then yeah, so you tell him your whole story. As you guys have gone through 2 drinks. You know, it's been a long story. And at the end of it, he's like, that's quite the long trip to take in.
Quite a long trip to be a part of.
He
Just
takes
copy his accent.
Yeah, he did. He did. It's weird.
I'm drunk. All right.
I love it.
Yeah, so he takes a big, nice sip, takes a big pull of his pipe, and he says, "You're not going to want to go near the capital at all. I will tell you that."
But we must save Alpha's sister.
Well, and you can see he's like really like thinking about his words, choosing them carefully. He says, "Let me just tell you, yesterday was not a good day for us.
Not a good day.
I don't know what's going. I'm not in the politics of the capital very much. I have a few people on the inside, but I try to stay out of it. And yesterday was a very big day because I haven't heard from my contacts since the day before yesterday, and I normally hear from them, good once, twice a day. They also, I don't know, you probably, they've put a what's the fucking word am I looking for? The capital is locked down. Nobody in, nobody out. Well, that's a lie. They kicked out yesterday all of the Sharakai. There wasn't very many in the capital, but they kicked out all 20 of them. Thrown right out.
For what reason? What have we ever done to them?
I have been trying to divine that reason myself. I have been waiting to hear from my contacts on the inside, but they have gone silent. And this is not a good idea. Matt. So Arun's race is he's a type of
Oh.
elf, the Shatterkai. That's the type
Oh,
of elf
okay.
he is.
The Raven Queen's subjects.
What what race is Roscoe? Rocco?
He was a dwarf, I think you said.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
Okay.
Biggest dwarf I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yes, he's a very tall dwarf.
A jumbo shrimp, if you will.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Got him.
We'll seek vengeance for my people.
Says there have been rumors, many rumors. You know, the airship has been going all over the place, all sorts of activity.
Oh,
And that thing never has activity. I've seen it leave 6 times, 7 times in the past month.
No,
Insanity.
that's the one trip to Kintaro that we were there for. What idea what's going on with it?
Oh, you said they took
Antoinette.
Lord Chadsworth's daughter?
Yes. They just came in there, demanded her, and he just gave her up without a fight.
He gives you like this.
Crazy.
He takes a sip and he looks at you. He says, "She was his firstborn, right?"
He's his oldest. Yeah, that'd make her his firstborn. Yeah, Alpha's pretty beta.
You keep saying this beta. I do not know what it means.
Just a derogatory term I use towards Alpha, that's all. No
Interesting.
actual meaning to it.
Yeah, we don't have the Greeks here, as you know.
Okay.
But there's rumors. I've heard of what happened to the Hilgarth. There's been, or the academy. There's been plenty of rumors flying around about this, all ups and downs. You know, kids did it. It was some freak accident. The elves did it.
Oh no, we definitely did not do it.
Oh, I believe you. I have no reason to mistrust you. Merrick is a very old friend of mine.
Oh, I like Merrick. He's a funny
He's gotten me
guy.
out of a bind once or twice. So if he sent you here, there's good reason to trust you. But something is going on inside that capital. Something big. And I have a feeling it all has to do with the academy. I mean, if what you say is true, the orcs did it. How would the orcs have gotten all the way over there without raising any suspicion around here at all? I mean, where could they have gone? All the way up to Zelengrad, over to Johannesburg, and then that way? Surely somebody at the bridge would have known, right? Surely someone at Kantaro would have known, right?
Maybe he took the mountains. I don't know.
The mountain passes.
I
No
don't-
pass for an army. Unless.
What?
I forget. You say you don't drink very often?
No, this is my first time.
I will forgive your lack of attention to my detail, I've been saying. What's the quickest way to get around? You say horse, right? That's wrong. It's the airship.
Airship makes sense. You fly straight over. Oh, are you saying that capital's in
I'm not saying anything. It's just what I hear.
That would be
And if
crazy.
you are the first person to say something about the orcs to me, the orcs are new information. I do not know much about the orcs. I do not know why this would have happened, but I believe you saw the orcs there. I believe that. There's just many questions going on, many rumors going on. Nobody knows about this. Why is this not the rumor? That is why I believe you the most. You know?
Yeah. I was there. Crazy.
He just you see him. He just like shakes his head, puts his head in his hand. Like, I forget the first drink. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and right. He says, you've had a difficult travel. Here, go upstairs. Take the second room on the left. It is yours for as long as you need it. You said your friends are here. Are they coming here, or what's up with your friends?
I split from them because this woman named Philo, she's a bitch. Racist. That humans are racist.
That they are.
Alpha dude is the son of the Chadsworth, and he kind of just sides with her all the time. I think he has a huge trust on her. I don't know. Maybe
Yes, you are above the women, right?
Yeah, no, I don't. No.
You have no
They're
need. You
so
have no
ugly.
need for these human women. They are not hairy enough for me. I require my women to have long beards, and that's very difficult to find around this part.
How do you tell them apart that they have long beard?
The tits.
Oh, yeah, they have big tits? Because I know lots of women have flat tits.
Yes.
I don't.
Anyway, here, go upstairs.
You
Enjoy
said
yourself.
second room to right, right?
Second room to left. You go up
There.
there.
Okay.
You go. You have a nice sleep. I will bring you some breakfast in a few hours. Okay.
I would've-
You go have a
Ah,
good
sweet.
nap. I know you don't need much as
Okay.
a nap, but you're tired. Go rest yourself.
Will do. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You have a good night or good morning.
Stumble upstairs, fall on the stairs on the way up.
And he just he just goes and takes your glasses back to the kitchen. All right. So do we want to do? We'll do Philo and Alpha. Philo, Alpha, and Tommy.
Do it.
Yeah.
So just to
Philo's driving.
How am I driving? What do you mean? I just explained.
seats?
I just had a conversation with you 2 seconds ago that told you you should drive.
Did you?
Yes, because you're alpha.
Oh,
And
okay.
you're a Chadsworth. What do you mean?
The piece of shit.
What am I gonna tell him? I'm a new Fami.
No.
I sell you guys wood.
New Fami.
Hey.
I sell you
could
guys. I
have an
sell
in-
you guys fucking wood. Let me through your door.
Could have an in with the guilds.
It's
Here,
not. Yeah, as Craig
Well, I wouldn't
said,
know that actually, would I?
the fucking political place is way higher up than the guild.
You got to think about it back in the day. Listen,
so-
yeah, the artists wanted to have power, but the nobles were like, no.
Exactly. No. I have
Each-
a certain amount of power. I like my power is no. I just sell to people with power things.
Yeah.
and it's-
Each district has it's separated by a wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't just like go from district to districts.
Well, I mean, you can. I mean, it's like
Well, I mean, if
it's not like walled and sectioned off. It's just there's plenty of they are like marked nice walls. There's like a few gates between each of them.
Well, actually, let me explain that a little bit. Like, this is probably how it is, right? Because I've seen a lot of movies where this happens. Like, say I walk into a highborn's house, I'm standing at the door, explaining to them as I walk in.
you don't
they
even-
might,
you
they might,
don't
no, they might, they
even
might
get
offer
to
me,
the
they
door.
might offer me a glass of water while I'm standing there.
You don't even get.
Where
You'd be like,
where if Matt's family got there, they'd be like, "Let me offer you a seat." Our,
no,
our
they
servant
would
will
look
get
at
you
you
a
at the
tea."
gate and be like, "Do you have an appointment?" And then
Oh, okay,
you'd be
I
like,
got you.
No, take a lap. Bye bye.
What do you mean? They let slaves in the house? What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. There's fucking servants and shit all over the place. All right. Yeah. So you guys trying to get up on in?
yeah, I'm gonna stride gallantly up to the gate.
Galleon. Say it again.
So yeah, you go right on up to gallantly.
Gallantly.
Wait, I just saw Craig's picture. He sent.
You just saw that?
You like the little drawing I was doing?
So bad.
I know, right? I just sketched up as I was telling you guys.
Single piece of pepperoni on the pizza.
It's All right, continue. My bad.
I'm just gonna.
See, that's why we spent so long with the word picture. Because obviously my artisanal skills are too powerful for mere mortals.
Artisanal skills?
Yeah. You got a problem with the way I speak?
Boy.
No, let's get back at it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are just like you're gonna stroll up to the front
Yep.
of the line?
Not even gonna give the guards a look. I'm just gonna fucking stride right in.
Oh yeah. As you try and go onto the bridge, guards say, "Nope, no one in, no one out. Sorry, King's orders.
You know who I am?
It doesn't matter who you are. Is the king with you?" He looks around. Says,
Matt.
"Nope, not. Can't come in."
Here, I'm gonna take out my scroll pedigree, show it to him.
He takes it and he looks it over and he's like, looks like you are somebody. He hands it back. Still can't get in.
Well, what's the reason?
What's the reason? The High Advisor said so. That's why. Listen, I don't ask why. I just do. And the doing is not letting you in.
Hmm.
Listen. Because you
Well,
got.
what about- what if
you're
I,
someone that might know somebody. So let me tell you this to make it easy on myself. Come here. And he brings you aside and he says, "Listen. There's a little trouble in the Capitol yesterday, okay? We had to close it up just to make sure there was some, I don't like to say this word, but there was some rebels inside there causing all sorts of fucking trouble, alright? So we had to go ahead and lock it down, kick them the fuck out, and we're just working on making sure everybody's okay and no, there's no more riots. So, alright? But don't, just keep that on the down low, okay? Don't need to be spreading fear. But can't come in, sorry. King's orders.
How about a little
What's that,
donation?
guys?
The what?
How about a little donation?
To me?
Slip him, slip him 5 gold pieces.
You just like hand
You don't
it
have
to him.
to.
I think 5 gold's like a lot of money, dude.
Yeah. And you don't have to say anything. You won't get in trouble.
Oh, so what am I just gonna let you walk past on this big ass bridge?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the guy's name? What the fuck is the guy's name who came
realize-
and took Antoinette? I find it.
You realize.
The
You point.
Justicar?
Just
The high Judicar? Just Justicar? Yeah. I think I gave him a name. He's got a name somewhere.
Oh, you gave him a name.
We never got that name though, cause we have no fucking clue.
Yeah, probably not. But is the High Justicar? So he points up to the on the walls. He says, "Those guys will shoot the ever living shit out of you if you step on that bridge."
God damn it.
So he steps aside and says, "I'm not gonna stop you though."
All right. Can you at least tell me when it's okay to enter?
I will make sure I tell
I'll
you when it's
be-
okay to enter. Sure.
He's staying at the Lone Star Inn.
Okay. Good to know.
Alpha. We can do. What do you think we should do?
Wait, how do you know you're staying
We-
at the Lone Star Inn?
Yeah,
how
why
do
would
you
you
Yeah,
know
they
that?
have no idea.
that.
They have
Wait.
no idea. We have no
That's not
idea.
in
So
the
I'm gonna
city.
jump off. I'm jumping off the horse and I'm getting in the guard's face right now.
As
Just
okay.
the Lone Star
Didn't we
Inn is
talk
not
about that?
in the capital.
What's that?
It's
I know.
on the shore.
I know.
No,
Well,
we
can't
did not
get in.
talk
But it's
about any of that.
metagaming.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
we're-
didn't we
Lone
talk
Star.
about it in front of everybody? Like, didn't
No, we never
No.
did.
Just me and
Not a
Eric.
single time.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to chrono break to before that happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Says, he
right
says,
before
"Listen,
that.
I'll let you know when it's
Alright,
open."
Are there any? Where are some good inns around here? Decent, not so run down. It's kind of a shithole out here.
They're all behind me, unfortunately.
Ugh,
I jump off the horse.
ridiculous.
I jump off the horse and I get in the guard's face.
Says, "Hey, listen, lass. I just told your buddy here, you can't get in."
Sir, I
What?
understand. But you said you don't want a riot to start out here, correct? You don't want any trouble.
You didn't hear that.
Well, I was on the horse right with him. What do you mean?
But no, he pulled Matt aside.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah, after Matt showed him the scroll of pedigree, and he was like, "Come here, let me tell you something." Sorry, I didn't enunciate that.
Oh.
Chrono
Okay.
shift.
All right, damn, Chrono Shift back.
Chrono break back.
again. I asked, so keep going, I guess, Matt, with him.
Um,
So at this point, I just think Matt's still trying to work his way in there.
Yeah.
right? Okay.
well, how will we know when we're good?
So when you see people walking across the bridge and they're not getting filled with arrows, that's when you know you're pretty good.
You're smart ass. Okay.
Hey, listen,
Um,
he just pays me to answer the questions, you know.
Thank you for your information.
Yeah, you're welcome, my lord.
Have a good day.
As you
Damn
guys walk away, you hear him nudge
His
and
voice.
laugh with his buddy next to him.
Makes you want to punch him in the face.
That's below me.
Yeah, so as you guys go to turn and you know, thing, you just notice Tavi alone on the back of his horse, reading in his book.
Tabby, where is Merrick?
He's sleeping right behind. He was just there a minute ago. What the fuck?
Now he leaves too. Alpha, what just happened? Are we going through?
Nope.
What do you
Have
mean
a
no?
look.
Yeah, what's going on? Why can't we get in?
There's no one in or out for
Why?
a bit.
Why did they say?
In or out? Who
'Cause,
told you that? Is it that guy?
This guard over here. Basically some rebels.
Some rebels? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell would they want?
It's me, trouble.
I'm gonna get.
Basically,
I walk away immediately and head towards the guard.
Okay.
And as I'm heading towards the guard, and I say, "Sir, we need to get through now."
Oh, I'm sure you. Fuck. Hold on, let me adjust my voice style. Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I was just involved in a massacre. And
You shout
I
that.
don't. Yeah.
He looks at you. He's
And
like, yeah,
I
you
don't
look
want
like it.
all of these innocent people to experience what I just did at Helgarth. And your High Justicar just came and took his sister, Alpha, who you just turned out sister, and now you gonna turn him down from entering and seeing his sister?
Hey, listen, bud.
You need to send a message immediately.
Yeah, I'll send a message. Let me get right on that. Well, what's the message?
To Capital. Why is Antoinette taken custody? Why are we, who were obscene to a massacre, why are we being kept from the capital? We are victims. And now it's like you're at war with us? What is going
He's
on?
staring at you while you're saying this. He's like, yeah. Yeah, I'll send that message right away. Who should I say it's from?
he's fucking with you.
No, I get it.
But
I
does
get
your
it.
character
Wait.
get it?
What's his name? What's his name?
The guard?
No. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got something fucking good.
Oh boy.
I gotta find it.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere. in
I
that
could
vast
ask it. I could ask. I have it in my notes. Can I just ask you what it
brain.
is?
Yeah. What?
What's the orc leader's name?
Illusion. Oh,
Belusion.
sorry.
Yeah.
Belusion.
That's what you say?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll Belusion. That's such a weird name for a chick. I'll say Belusion sent this message.
No, it's from Belusion.
Okay. That's like what I just said, but
Is the guy right there? I would imagine someone's there. Is the guy back there your captain? Gotta be someone. Come on.
Well, it's just a line of guards.
All right, fuck it.
Let's.
I
I know
you
you're.
would
I know
who-
you're trying to
know who
channel
Belusion
your
is.
inner Karen here and go directly to the manager, but it's not gonna work.
I can't believe this guy doesn't know who Belusion is.
Why would he? He's just a guard.
Is the leader of the orcs.
Yeah. So I mean, do you know who the leader of Uzbekistan is?
Yes,
No, you don't give a shit.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. Clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah. So
All right.
So after you, by the way, still no Merrick.
How long is it? Oh fuck!
No,
I
they
walked
totally
away already.
forgot. You can't remind them. That's bullshit.
No,
Alright.
their characters
head-
wouldn't forget.
Wait,
Ryan
guys,
and Matt would
okay.
forget.
I guess we need to head. I guess we need to head back to Kantara.
Yeah, you guys are just abandoned at the fucking border right now, or the entrance to the capital.
I want to ask him a question.
Who?
How long's it been closed down here?
Since this morning. We had to
Morning.
call it last night. I've been quarantined since this morning. The only reason we opened the gate was so my ass could get out here and explain it to people. Unfortunately, if it was up to me, we would have just never opened the damn gate. But
Is he just a regular guard? He's not part of the army, right?
Are you asking him that, or are you trying to glean it from?
I'm
his-
trying to glean in.
roll a history check.
-1. All right.
He's wearing armor.
Alrighty. Woo! You wouldn't happen to know anything about the airship going back and forth, would you? Probably not.
Are you asking him that?
Yes.
I mean, I'm glad they're getting mileage out of it. It's been sitting there for doing nothing, looking pretty for years. I didn't even think the damn thing worked.
Doesn't help me at all. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm not here to help you, my lord.
You should be.
No, I'm here to help.
I'll
the
make
king.
sure I'll make sure you're reprimanded.
Yeah, here's my badge number. And he points to his nipple.
I stick my nose up at him. And about face, I fucking leave.
Wow. Way to put it to the man.
This is going nowhere. This is going nowhere,
Listen, I'm
Alpha.
expected to act a certain way, okay?
This is going nowhere, Alpha. Where do we go from here?
Fuck.
Could try to.
Should we go back to your father?
No, I will whisper. I wish we could sneak in, maybe.
Sneak in where? This is the capital. What are you saying? We will die.
The no, I'm
Tabby's
talking
like,
about-
I know what you're talking about. And he winks.
remember the little scroll I gave you?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We just gotta find that
Your
owl.
brother?
We just
Yeah.
gotta find that owl, and we're into the capital, baby.
And we did see the owl, didn't we? We saw it on the. Was it a sign? Was it a signpost?
You?
Definitely saw it.
You specifically?
Pretty sure.
No,
yeah.
we did
You
not.
have not.
know
You guys
this.
have
We
no
have
idea
not.
about
We
what
have
the
no
owl
idea.
No way.
It is
We
on
have
it is on a
no
post.
fucking
It's on the
clue.
Lone Star Inn's post.
Oh well, fuck, dude. I'm
You
sorry.
But does
no
the
idea
map
about that.
lead to the Lone Star Inn?
The map. Do you remember how I described it, Matt? Do you have how I described it?
There's an owl in the
Something.
middle of a
There
forest.
was a owl in a forest at the moon. He said something about was it sewers now? I don't fucking remember honestly, but I have the piece of paper, right? So that's perfect. So I don't have to remember it, right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember how I described it, so I don't give anything away. Yeah, it's just it's a picture of an owl under the full moon, and how did I describe it?
Alright, so I guess we'll follow your map, Alpha. Take it back and lead the way.
Yep, it's next to the like the owl's next to the woods. Full moon's out. It's shining onto the side of the Capitol, and there's just a big old hole in the wall. I'm pretty sure that's what the picture's like. I could be wrong.
Can I write this
I thought you
down?
described it as an owl in the woods, but
Yeah, I have to go check the tapes. To be honest, I just figured I told you something and you'd remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Well, I don't need to remember it because I have the fucking piece of paper, right? So.
Yeah, but didn't your brother tell you something?
Yeah, he said something about like sewers or some shit.
Something about something.
But you have the
I'm not
paper.
very intelligent. My intelligence score is -1.
Yeah, that's still. I mean, you're not an animal.
It's like is that average, right?
Yeah, it's slightly below average. It's like Jake. Does Jake have a
Alpha-
9 in intelligence?
Alpha, do you believe your little brother really found the secret passage? How would he have come to this?
Well, he's very learned. He reads books constantly.
Yeah, they do have that. Your dad has that crazy old library that I could have spent 2 years in. That shit was amazing.
Just
Hold on a sec. Wait a second.
I don't see another option right now, but it's just hard to believe that a child read this in a book and the same guards haven't figured that out in the Capitol.
Hold on.
He's calling his brother right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna use sending. I'm gonna cast sending. Actually,
You were gonna
I'm
what?
I'm gonna
gonna
cast
cast sending.
dial. Do I have to use an area code?
Sorry. What are you casting?
sending.
Sending?
Yeah, I don't have it on my fucking spell book. In my spells in Roll20 because it. I don't know why it didn't put all of them in, but
Sending.
yes, basically I send a message of 25 words or less to a creature. Here, let me. And if they know who I am,
25 words or less to a creature you are familiar with. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a manner immediately. What the fuck? This is such a good fucking spell, dude. What the hell? And you know this as a what do you?
as a 3rd level cleric. Yeah.
You do. Wow. I love this. You can send the message across any distance in either to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. Wow. That's cool. I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna send.
So who are you messaging?
Oh, Archibald.
All right. So go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
type.
ask him.
Go ahead and type up your 25 words or less and send.
Oh God.
Doot, 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 doot. Then he can respond to 25 words or less.
You're tweeting
Yeah.
medieval style.
It's more like a medieval DM. Okay, so while he's sending, Merrick, you're just about to roll up to the Lone Saurian.
Okay. I walk in.
You walk into your old. Is it an old stomping ground of yours? Or is it just a bar you've been to?
It's like a bar that has like 2 or 3 people that come into it, and it's like a super front for Rocco. I would describe it as.
Well, you have a little bit more intimate knowledge with Rocco, and it's a front for smuggling people. Like that are wanted, or he smuggles people that are wanted by the law and gets them through there.
Gotcha.
And that's why you sent Arun
Yeah,
there, I
yeah,
guess.
because he would know how to keep him safe. I would know that. Yep.
Yeah. So he's definitely going to keep him safe. And yeah, you roll up on in and you see your buddy Rocco right there behind the bar. He says, oh God, I got to get back into his fucking accent again.
Hey, lively crowd as ever, eh, Rocco?
Merrick, my good friend. I received your package this morning. Thank you very much. It was wonderful. How have your travels been? Eventful, I hope?
Oh, it's been a hard road, Rocco. Gonna need a round. This one's on me.
Oh, this one's on you. I seem to recall you owe me more than just one, but I'll do this one on you, sure. He pours you up two. Just hands him on out. Your friend was very interesting today. He's sleeping upstairs, and he let me know where you have been and what you have been up to recently. And I would like to say that it's all news to me what has been happening. Capiche?
Rocco. Rocco. You and I both know that nothing's ever news to you, buddy.
That is what is so surprising about this news. It is. The details, let me say, the overall, I am not surprised about the overall. I knew that happened. The details, however, those are very interesting. And I have not heard of such word from anywhere around me. None of my little birdies have chirped about what happened, so that is more interesting than anything else, I would say.
Let me ask you this. What do you know about the Chadsworth that I've been traveling with? I know you keeping eyes on me.
He smiles a big toothy grin. He says, What do you mean? He is good boy. Eager, but good boy.
Is he gonna work?
I think he will work, yes. And that
What
little
about-
that little lady friend you had with you too shall work good.
Her, she's gonna work.
What?
That's what I say.
I didn't hear what you said. I cut out.
Oh, her, she's gonna work.
They both will do a good work, I think. But I mean,
You think she can be trusted? She's got a big mouth.
they both have big mouths. You'll know this.
That's
I-
probably something we can use the right way. Alright. I shall go fetch them then.
Please, I would like to meet them.
Get the house special ready.
You
I wanna-
know it.
I want to welcome our guests. I dip out
Sounds good.
to go get them, I guess.
Side of America. What the fuck? You know, some human smuggler or something?
Yo, Merrick's
Yep.
knows people all over the place.
I got friends in low places.
Hold on, Matt. I'm typing back his response right now. I had to put it into a word counter to make sure I get this right.
Mine was exactly 25.
He sings the children they bring into sex trafficking one last song.
Yeah, what you know, this is Rocco Epstein.
Please describe
Rocco
it.
Epstein.
Please describe it.
Now I wonder, can this message be intercepted? I wonder.
Fucking probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so. We're gonna table that.
I mean, it how's it travel? It just instantly there.
Magic.
Yeah.
But is magic like? Is there magic all around us, and it travels through waves of that? You know,
I love.
ethereal
You know what?
substance, or is it instantaneous and it doesn't travel through time or space?
He does say he may respond instantly.
Okay, so it's a wormhole.
Yeah.
So you can't intercept a wormhole.
Unless you have
You can't-
wormhole
unless-
interception
Well, what if
technology.
it's not a
Unless-
wormhole, though?
We can make some other shit up where you can.
Come at me, bro. I'm ready.
God damn it.
You could have probably done it in like 7 emojis.
Those have a lot of density to them, you know.
God.
The more you add, the more complex the sentence you can create exponentially. So,
fucking doesn't help me at all. What a piece of shit. I can't fucking respond to him, can I?
Burn another spell slot. Fuck you.
Oh my god, okay. Her name. Can you describe it to me again, man?
The picture? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an owl perched on an oak tree, is what it looks like.
On or in?
On
like
a branch.
On a branch. Okay.
On a branch. No, I get that. On a branch of an oak tree.
Like it could be carved into a tree.
Yep.
like
Nope.
that.
The moon is like in the sky, and it's like shining onto the owl, and the shadow of the owl is you see like the hole, like there's like a hole in the capital, like the wall of the capital.
Alpha, do you know where we should head now?
Into the forest.
Which forest?
Yes.
The one to the east.
Right, directly east, or
Well, there's not. There aren't trees directly around like the city, are there? Like
No, it
Besides-
was clear cut a little bit back, but in the recent years it has been advancing because people have gotten lazy.
okay.
what are we looking for?
Look for an owl perched upon a tree, on a branch.
Just any tree?
By the way, it's like 11 a.m.
That's an oak tree,
Yeah, the tree looks like this. The owl looks like this.
and it's a full moon, right?
In the sky, yes.
We,
By the way, last night was waxing moon.
really? So it's coming up then.
Is it? Do we know it's this forest?
I assume it's
It
the
was-
only large forest around here. So
If it was just full, wouldn't it be a waning moon?
It's a waning or
waning when it's just got done with full moon. Yeah.
no, waxing. Well, yeah, waxing gibbous. Sorry,
It's
I thought
just it's just past full moon.
no, it's just about to be full moon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
You said it's 11 a.m., didn't you? Wait, what?
Yeah.
So
As he
tonight,
said last
so
night, it
tonight
was a
is the
waxing
night of
moon.
the full moon.
Word.
So we need to find that right away, Philo. You and I.
Well, what about poor Tabby? God, you're such a dick.
Yeah. What about me?
Tabby,
Tabby, Alpha, let's move.
you can keep reading.
All right.
Served us well and all his lore and all that.
Before we head off, I jump off this horse and I take the reins on Tabby's horse.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Michael Dexterity. I'm just kidding.
Tabby, move back. Everyone's
Yeah,
go.
thank you. Now I can read again.
It was so
There you
tough
go.
to pull the horse and read at the same time.
There you go. You've read a lot. Have you ever read about any different routes into the capital, Tabby?
I did read one time in a book that there's a giant underground river under it. And it supposedly goes from corner of the continent to the other corner of the continent.
An underground river?
Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? Imagine if we can get into that.
Yeah, definitely.
But, I mean, I could have mistranslated it, and it could have just been the actual river that's floating out. But, who knows?
Cam back.
Sure, we'll find out. Let's go. Alpha, lead the way.
All right, we're cutting
Duh.
to Merrick. Are you gonna try? Yeah. Well. Yeah. Who we cutting? Who want? Who?
I'm cutting American twine.
Oh God! Thank God.
Oh, we didn't role play. Oh, fucking Merrick's ground, huh?
You did.
Did we?
Yeah, you guys talked
Sorry,
about it
I'm
when
not
you
in
went
my
back to
game
the guard.
tonight, guys. I apologize.
It's okay. It's because I'm sober.
No, I'm just like retarded or something today.
That's not new.
See, what I imagine is there is a finite amount of retardedness in this group, and if I don't smoke, it just gets transferred to everyone else.
Allah!
Retard is not conserved nor destroyed.
Exactly. This is the same number of retard around. But anyway, you have
So-
Philo, Alpha, and Tavi are trotting towards the forest. Arun is snoozing away in the Lone
Hell
Star
yeah.
Inn. And Merrick, what are you doing, Merrick? You just left to go find them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, running.
Running as fast as your little feet. How are you going to find them? You just
Hey, you're not on a horse. That's right.
Are you just going back to where they
Yeah,
were?
I'm going back to where they were.
Hmm.
Oh man, this is going to be like a Seinfeld episode.
Never gonna see each. I hope we never see each other again. Personally.
Oh my god, I have to
do
run
without you
3
people.
separate campaigns all of a sudden
I
together.
could really do without these people.
Oh my god. That would be nightmare fuel right there.
We'll meet up like fucking.
You got mad free
18
time, right,
sessions
Craig?
later.
Yeah, that's it. I'm
like
just,
level 10 now. We're like, what up, bro?
What up, bro?
What now?
no, you just have one
Yeah, we
entire
come back.
session that's like, hey, who are you again?
The final boss is fighting each other at the end.
Shut up, Garrett. I'm just giving away my plans.
No, now I have to be creative and come up with something that we
No,
didn't
now I
all
have to come up with a
immediately
big,
think
bad,
of.
evil guy.
I already called it. It's Gul'dan.
Who is that?
Don't.
He's
don't.
he's an orc warlock.
Don't worry about it.
Is he in WoW? Is it something in WoW?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
it
the
is.
WoW thing.
Look him up, dude. He's got a really cool story.
You see your
Founded
evil.
the Horde, huh? Well,
He was into some crazy shit, yo. Some really depraved shit.
Really depraved shit, actually.
Yeah. We're talking stealing people's souls to fuel a portal.
oh man, I need to read up more.
It's the lure
So good. No, dude, you know what's the worst? I've been like running through World of Warcraft and I've been like, wow, I wish I did this before I made my map. Because I'm like, wow, this is so nice. That's all right. I just, I could put it into scale. Now.
Yeah.
So, looks like I'll just have to make World of Warcraft in this universe. You
Well,
guys,
I feel like
probably.
it wouldn't,
You guys
feel like
wanna
it wouldn't be
develop
that
that with me?
hard. I think it's got to be already there.
I guarantee it's already there.
what? No one has made this world, no. Because I made this world.
Oh, I mean like World of Warcraft playable characters and shit. Like,
Oh yeah, that's the other. Like you can go from WoW to D&D. I want to go from. I want to make this into a computer program
Oh.
and play it online with people.
I like it.
Just put me in the computer, and I will DM permanently.
Are we stopping here?
Yeah.
I think we are going to. Yes.
Yeah.
Bummer.
So he's headed to come find us. We're headed basically where he is. blah, blah, blah.
Still haven't made it into the capital. Oh, 3 seconds
He's
later.
just running through the woods
God,
as
I
a
hope- I
halfling
really-
by himself. We're
I
never
really
gonna
hope we
see
don't
him,
see
and he's
each
just
other
gonna
for
run
fucking
past.
5 fucking sessions.
Not nice, man.
I don't mind you. You're a good person, but these fucking
You
two
fucking racist humans.
and Tommy.
But not racist. You just lie 24/7.
I don't lie at all.
Hey, but you don't tell us what you're doing.
You don't tell me what you're
You're
doing.
just kinda-
Yes, I do.
No,
Every
you
time.
don't.
I tell you exactly
No
what
one
I'm doing.
asks.
And
But
you
no one
still
asks
like
you
it.
to tell us
You
what
didn't
you're
ask
doing
or
all
tell us
the
you're doing with
time.
elk. You just
Oh,
did
here we
the
go.
elk.
Keep
So
your
there,
private life
suck
to
a giant
yourself,
dick,
dude.
Yeah, it was
Ryan.
right in front of you. I didn't leave you. I didn't do anything behind your back. I did it right in front of your face.
Like an idiot.
You're
Y'all.
just a chatty bitch.
Yeah, right in front of your face all day long.
But you didn't tell us what you were doing.
What do you mean? It's right there. You,
You
saw
didn't
what
tell
I
us
did.
what you were doing. You just took an unconscious
If
poor
I go and
man.
take a
You
shit,
don't do that
if I
either.
take a shit in front of you, do I have to
Then
go?
my
Oh, by the
point.
way,
You
I'm
do
taking a
that
shit.
either.
That's my point. He is taking that against me, but he does the same thing.
What do you mean?
So
No, he
he's a
doesn't.
No, I
hypocritical
don't.
bitch.
That's
No,
totally.
he
You
did it,
just
like,
left the
once.
group.
You did it like
You
did it
you
sneakily.
you
it was
sided with
bad.
someone
It was
who
clandestine in
rezzed,
nature.
who rezzed Matt's family from the grave.
No, Matt's family was never rezzed.
Is he?
Well, he's
Didn't he
probably
get
Flinnick's probably out there somewhere doing something fucking crazy shit, depraved shit.
I'm pretty sure he got
He
one.
probably took over the Shire, making them a fucking army.
And you followed that.
Sorry,
guy.
I'm just reading up on Gul'dan, and I have to throw out my entire story.
It's so good, dude. You don't even know.
I am.
It's
I'm
so
reading the
good,
wiki right
dude.
now.
It's
Well,
so
Dan is
good.
disgusting. He's so amazing.
Did you see the WoW movie, Craig? It's not great, but it's still pretty good.
I'm gonna have to watch it now. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Gul'dan's an evil bastard, dude.
So fucking evil. Kniving bitch. He's like a rogue warlock combined.
Well, he's the greatest warlock.
Yeah, but he's so cunning. Like a fucking rogue.
Well, he's only
Backstabs
cunning.
everybody.
He's only cunning because Kil Jadin told him what to do. All right. Yes, that was